Witam wszystkich, synki i dziołchy. Co teraz uczynię? A mianowicie, teraz nie pamiętam, Kajo zostawił w jakim momencie, ale tutaj wykonałem śledztwo. Pogadałem z Dorotką, komunistką. No i teraz czas wyjawić naszej jak ją nazwać? Czyniącej dobro kobicie. No.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter, his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you were full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Aha, dobra, no to pogadamy z głodną panią Mary.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Ale masz przyjemność z picia krwi.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Trochę go to tak bardzo ogólnikowo.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Ciekawe.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Wynikało z tego, że nie.
Goodness no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Skale i ekony.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
No tak.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
W sumie niby ciekawe, ale za dużo się nie dowiedział.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Mało expa. Może jeszcze tam wykonam jakąś misyjkę. Idę do doków. Gdzie są doki? Doki sroki. Tutaj. Dobrze. Jeszcze raz. Tu. Wykonamy misję. Aha. Łowcy. Kurde, no co to? Naciśnij F, a tu co? You fucking vermin. Świecił się przecież jak psu jaja. Dawaj. No. Nie, jeszcze nie tu.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
Ja pierdzielę.
Die, vermin! Shit, that leads you fast!
Słabiaki. Znaczy no takie słabiaki, że jeszcze dostanę. Byk. Jeszcze raz. No, prawie full. Przeszukaj zamówienia, coś tam, coś tam. To jest jakiś bosik. O. Jak mi przykro.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Opium. Motherfucker. Coś tu w pobliżu jeszcze jest. To jest moje główne pytanie. To. Rozmawiaj z nią. Okej. Dobrze, możemy się wracać. A, ktoś drze ryja. Some is blood on the floor. Dobra. Czas porozmawiać z paroma ludźmi, na przykład z nią.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, doctor.
Jakieś pytanie? Na razie nie.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind. I'll leave you, Mistress of the...
Mistress of the Darkness. A ja mu coś...
Evening.
To mu się coś odblokowało? Chyba nie. R. Wyższy poziom od niego. E. F. Gównowarty syneczek jest.
Goodbye for...
Goodbye for now, mister.
The daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Jakość krwi. Zero expa. Z kim ich pogadać? Aha, z tamtymi doktorami. Strickland, where are you?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be...
Coś tam się poruszyło? Nie.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Tenka jest drugi.
I'm quite...
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of...
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
O, wskazóweczkę. Ciekawe, ciekawe.
Thank you for your time.
Dobrze, w takim razie idziemy do mojego laboratorium. Into my lab. I will see you there, my friend. To ma dużo. Tego trzeba będzie capnąć. Wyjdź. Pyk. Parę rzeczy. Do zbadania. Rzeźka krew. Łagodne serum generacyjne, łagodne serum wytrzymałościowe. Kuracje. Dobrze, dobrze. A moja pałka? Jednorzeczna. Dobrze. Przetwórz. Pyk, 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 pyk. Trochę klikania jest. I co ja to tam miał zrobić? W sumie nie wiem.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Dobrze, dobrze, panie kolego, dobrze. Dobrze. Przygotuj lekarstwo. Potrzebne sono. Porcja ammonianu potasu. Porcję winianu żelaza. Ale lekarstwo jakie? Winian żelaza, coś tam było potasu. Potasu mam. Pewnie tego jeszcze nie mogę zrobić. Tak. Ciekawe, jakby to wykonał se. Odżywcza krew, rozwodniona rzeźka krew. Jeszcze raz. Sodu, potasu, żelaza. Wleza tu. Tu, nie tu, no. Tab. Sód, potas. Sód, potas, żelazo. Ale tu mi nic nie pokazuje. A gdzie mogę sprawdzić, ile mam? Czego? Nie wiem. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, jak to uczynić. Więc... cóż mogę zrobić? Tego nie mogę wykonać. Tego gościa zrobiłem wcześniej, więc dupa olejowo. Tu jakieś tam misyjki. Dobra, idziemy na razie do głównej misji. Czyli do Edgara Swansea. Gdzie on jest? Tu? Coś nie za bardzo. Winian żelaza. Tak. Teraz wleza. Tu. Śmieci. Ponad moje potasu. Nie wiem, jak to uczynić. Nevem. Where is Dr. Swansea? Tu jest. Cześć, doktorze. Coś tu może ciekawego. Niezbyt. Dobra.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Dobra, opowiem mu.
Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stole, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Sum ją zabił, więc... Sum ją zabił. Sum ją zabił. Dobrze. Dobra. Ostatnio, że jak za długie te odcinki robił, tak mi się wydaje, bo ta gra chyba nie ma aż tak długo. Więc kończymy. Więc kończymy. Dobra. To następnym razem cisnemy dalej główne wątki fabularne. Do następnego. Hej!